How were the combos with Bray Bay?
Really good.
Yeah.
I think it's a 3v3 from here on out. Since I'm gone. I told him everything.
Did he have any idea?
I don't even know if you have an idea.
I don't. What did you tell him?
I've been working with Ty, Beth, and Jed and Latoya since day 2.
I figured.
We were in an alliance. We made every move together. And we all had our outside people. Beth had Austin and Braden, and I was with you guys.
Right.
To swing the votes.
Yeah.
In whichever favor we would need that week.
Who were Jed's outside voice?
Huh?
Did Jed have outside voice?
Neither did Ty. Just Beth and I were the only ones who had like outside things.
So Beth is pretty dangerous then.
Very. Braden had no idea. Yeah, so it wasn't during my HOH. They got picked up, which is why I never put them up. I gave them the blessing during Vic's week to say my name, and I told them I didn't think I was going to go home. I told them it was all a ruse. And
Oh, with the Vic and
Yeah.
with you and Latoya?
Yeah, and they knew that Ty wouldn't have gone up. You know, it would have been Beth, but Beth was in our alliance too. And
Wow.
they couldn't do that to Beth. And they were just going to gamble with mine and Latoya's game. Which is what it was. Honestly, LT was so strong-headed, I don't think they minded me over her, as long as I was still with them.
Did you guys have a name?
That I'm going to take to the grave.
What? Okay, so because they did you so dirty.
Did you see how emotional Jed was? I literally started working with Jed on night 1.
I think they're obviously going to want to have conversations with you. I think you need to play up the fact that you still respect them in this game.
I know.
Because I would assume, just because of our personal relationships, and if they think that you're angry, that you would advocate for either me or Tina in the jury hose.
Which I'm going to.
But they can't know that.
I know.
And I know that's like a big ask for you.
It is. Because I really want to tell them. I was telling teens this. That they think I'm dangerous in this house until I get in the fucking jury.
Yeah.
Because it would really come down to me, Vic, and you two if you were there, or Braden.
Yeah.
And Braden seems pretty on board.
I think Braden's on board.
He's 100% on board with
Yeah.
you guys.
I don't talk a lot with him, but when I do talk to him, it's good. And that's good enough for me.
If he were to win, you guys wouldn't touch the block.
Yeah.
He sees that,
Well, we're 2 votes any way he wants.
and he also sees that Beth has been playing both of you guys.
Yes.
Saying that, it's trying to pin you guys against each other, and it's been happening for weeks. Fuck. I can't believe they turned on me.
I didn't know that you guys were that deep that early.
Yeah.
I knew that there was...
And that's,
I actually thought it was always originally, from the beginning, Latoya, Jed, and Ty, and that you and Beth were brought in later.
We brought Spicy V in on my alliance, but we always knew that we were going to get her as soon as we could.
Yeah.
And we did.
I thought Latoya pulled you in, and I thought the boys pulled Beth in. I didn't know it was all like right from the hop.
Day 1, after we lost, I went to Latoya and I said we need to keep Jed safe. And we started that.
Yeah.
So we got Jed. And then the next day Jed was tight with Ty. So we brought in Ty, and Ty like Beth. From then on, we worked through this game together.
And they did you dirty like that. And they didn't have to.
They really didn't. I would have never went for them.
So I had a little chit chat with Jed today in like the workout area. Because you have to handle him very delicately because his ego's so fucking big. I have been telling him, you know, I understand. It's a really hard move, but he was the most dangerous, blah, blah, blah. I have told him that you're just choked that you're leaving and that you're not angry. I have told him that. Because I know he's like sniffing me out to see. I've said that. I'm like, he doesn't seem angry. I think he's just choked. He's like, he loves the game. That's what I've been saying.
Which is false. I hate this fucking game.
No. Are you kidding? I have to tell him that I think like, I
No.
respect your move.
I really think you can silently work with Bray with quick conversations. Doesn't have to be much. He knows. I filled him in on everything. Like, he really actually thought that Rohan was my target when it was Kyle. And then when they replaced it, not only were they really pushed for Austin to get out as well, so they could get Braden earlier.
Yeah. That seemed kind of obvious to me. When they wouldn't take any like a pushback on that, they wanted Brebe. But it's good if Brebe is playing them. That's a solid game.
Yeah.
I would love to see him make a cutthroat move too.
Me too. I think he would. He was even asking me what I should do and how he should navigate the three. And I think that if you put Beth and Jed up together,
Yeah.
and Ty potentially wins the veto, he doesn't pull one of them down.
Yeah. And well, before this conversation, I was thinking Braden and Ty, hoping that Braden comes out with a win and pulls himself down. And then you toss up Jed. Or if Ty is fighting for his life because he thinks he's going, he pulls out the win.
He would be fighting for his life because
He would pull out the win.
if he doesn't win, he goes up.
Yes. Well, no, like if it was Braden and Ty, they're coming with fire, and they might have better odds of beating Jedson in a veto if they have fire underneath them.
Every veto is going to have fire from
Yeah.
here on out.
Yep.
If you want Jed gone, backdooring probably isn't the best option.
Well, now after having this conversation, I see more of it. Who do you think pushed the turn on you?
Ty and Beth.
So they are most likely to turn on each other.
I think Ty's most likely to turn on them because he doesn't see winning sitting next to either of them.
Yeah.
Can you see Ty winning sitting next to Beth or Jed?
No.
Me neither.
Not after this move, because although it was done on Jed's HOH, I think Beth had a huge part in this. Huge.
And I won't be a bitter juror to them, but I will guarantee you that if one of you two or Braden
Yeah.
is sitting next to one of them in the finals, that's who's going to win this game.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, they would have done it to themselves because they double-crossed very strong players with them.
To me, this is the dirtiest back move ever,
Yeah.
maybe in the history.
I think it's, knowing all this, it's dirtier than what they did to Spicy.
Way dirtier.
Oh, yeah.
That was always the plan, was to get Spicy as soon as we had a chance. Even before the noms, we knew if Ro pulled himself down, what was going to happen. Wasn't even really much of a discussion.
Yeah.
And we were debating even just putting her straight up.
I think the back door on her probably was the better plan.
Well, yeah, that's what we went with.
Although, that veto was crazy. She probably wouldn't have won it. That veto was crazy. I don't think she would have won it. Like the one that wrote one on that one.
No.
It was so hard. She may have. You never know, but
No, that was a hard one.
she would have just been going crazy the whole time too.
It was better to backdoor.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Well, I'm keeping all of this very quiet. And if any of them ask, I'm saying, you're just kind of quiet. You're not pissed. You're just choked to be leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say any of this.
No, God, no. I've never trusted them.
No, I know that.
Are you kidding? The second I get, I would take a fucking shot. It's just which one, what's the best way of doing it?
You got to go for Jed and Beth because Ty's the least likely to use the veto.
Yeah.
If Beth wins that veto, for sure she pulls Jed down. If Jed wins it, for sure he pulls Beth down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they win it when Braden and Ty are on there, they're not going to use it and they're just going to vote out Braden.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. Yeah, Braden can't touch the block.
It's a 3v3. And I'm telling you, I got a good feeling.
Oh my God. That would be so awesome. I honestly hope either you or Braden get it.
I'd love to get it.
And then I hope I get the veto.
If it's the wall or the rope,
Oh,
it's only 5 people. You never let go.
never.
Ever. For nothing.
Honestly, if it's something that I can just get in the zone that doesn't change, do you know what I mean? Even with that stupid drop the bucket, that was really hard for me, but once I got in the zone,
Yeah, you were
if I didn't
focused.
have added, I could have stayed there for hours.
I'm saying,
It's
never
like the
let
extra.
go.
No, it's the extra element.
It could be
added.
the rope. And literally, there's only 5 people left.
Yeah.
It could be the wall.
The only thing with the wall is like if you're like this, my upper, I need something that's like leg focused. If I can perch my legs up, I can literally go to another place. It's my arms, clearly with the giant spatula. I'm not really strong in my upper body.